Head coach Tom Brands.
Coach Brands, back-to-back-to-back, really tough tests from Oklahoma State, Penn State, Ohio State. What have you learned about your team these 2 weeks?
We learned a lot. We knew we were going to learn a lot. Like I've been saying, we knew that this was on our schedule. We had it circled, and so we're making progress a little bit. We just keep working. And specifics, you can get into them, and it would be long and boring, and I might be giving an edge away a little bit. But things that I saw tonight that were progress is riding. Definitely riding, finishing periods on top. But there's also some things that we got to continue working on. I mean, you look at our, leg attack defense at 97, 41, 74. 74 did it just right. That guy's coming, and he gets his hands locked, and if you drape, you're in trouble. And we draped on the third one, stopped the first two. Then we got to get to our offense. That's the first lesson probably. Guy comes, you stop him, stalemate, go. And that's the next piece for Meyer.
You said last week.
Seemed frustrated by the pace of the match, but what did you think of getting the 2-0 win?
And you're talking about Meyer?
Sorensen.
Oh, Sorensen, that guy's sticky, but it doesn't matter. That guy, he's rangy and long. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of ways to win that match, and one of them is to win 2-0, get an escape, and get riding time. And he put a ride on him, and didn't just build up riding time and then let him up. He kept him down, and that's one gutsy way to win. But we can score more points. A match like that, when you can ride like that, it's 2-0. What if you're getting takedowns and riding him? And you rattle him a little bit. We're talking. I'm giving away. Like I said, you worry about locker room material, but Sorensen's very capable of scoring takedowns.
You said last week it's on me. You didn't seem too happy with the performance. You seem happier tonight.
It's always on me, and it's as long as we have guys that it's on them, like Sorensen. We got great things going on, and what I meant by that is. There's if you remember what I said before that, I was congratulating the fans for coming. And, and then you kind of let the air out of the balloon. And so it's on me. We got to make sure we have a product where our fans come back. There were a lot of fans that left before heavyweight. And Stephen Holloway earned that last week. And now there's going to be a lot of talk about that match and how Stephen Holloway scored 2 fourth period takedowns. And I say fourth period because of all the video review and whatnot. So he scored 2 third period takedowns, and he didn't have to go that second one. So now those fans will buy one more ice cream cone. They'll sit there a little bit longer for Stephen Holloway, and that's how you build whatever you need for you inside of you. That hey, I can do this, and that's how you keep your fans in the stands. So when it's on me, I'm saying it's on all of us.
Clark didn't wrestle. Was that you're just trying to preserve him at this point, you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart thing to do, right thing to do. We needed him. It's a big dual meet. Team-wise, you're down in Stillwater, then you're back against the number 2 team, and we had 2 results that don't favor us, and so you want your best lineup, but we're just not a gambling. We're very conservative, and we're going to do the right thing. And it'll be time to gamble in the Big Tens if we need to, gamble a little bit with an injury. But Clark's not even there. It's not even close. Could have he went? Yes. Did he want to go? Yes. The call was mine. And we made the call yesterday, and it's one of those things where you need him. He needs that win because of what happened at Oklahoma State. He has a good result against Tomasello. We're back in the seat we want to be in. That's the number 1 ranking. But you just don't do things for rankings and things of that nature. You do what's best for these guys, and he could have went.
Will he sit out till Big Tens, you think?
No. He'll be in the lineup next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll plead ignorance a little bit, but in, I think, 84 and 97, there were some calls I thought probably could have been stalling, and then in the heavyweight match, the Ohio State heavyweight gets hit with a stalling. What's kind of your thoughts without getting in trouble, I guess, about it?
Yeah, and I don't really know what you're referring to specifically because they were on both sides, but, I know the drop-down rule and stuff like that, it makes things difficult for fans to understand, and it probably isn't the best rule, but, you know, we got to keep living with it. But if that's what you're referring to, the other stuff, we got to go forward, and we got to hit holds, and if you're doing that, you're not going to have the referee on your case at all.
Tom, what do you like about the way Brooks performed?
Here's the thing, he has gotten better at not getting rattled when, like, I mean, he kind of got over aggressive or whatever, the guy shot in, got the leg high, usually he's pretty good there, don't let that leg get so high, and then he takes us down fairly easy, I was surprised. And then, you know, maybe in the past it's more where, you know, you're trying to do a lot of things, and he was very patient. And what I mean by patient is he was wrestling extremely hard. He got a stall call, and then scores and finishes, and was patient on the leg. He didn't just dive for the ankle and the guy kicked out. You know, he stayed above the knee, came up, the guy was getting heavy, and came back down, secure it, come back up, patient. So what did I like? I liked his patience, and you know, but he also had urgency, so urgent patience.
What has led to that mentality change for him?
He's letting his best wrestling come, and he's always been good, and that's probably one of the things that, you know, where like last year in the national tournament, you saw he tried to bail himself out with upper body stuff that wasn't there, throwing himself to his back, those types of things, and you're not seeing it because you know what, your skills are good enough, it doesn't matter if you're in a hole. And he proved that in the Midlands in that third place match, and I think that really opened his eyes.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks.
Ohio